Hi fellow YouTubers, my name is Dylan. Today I'm going to show you how to make a natural wooden slingshot. You're going to need, of course, a fork or a frame, size 109 or 107 rubber bands. Not 107 rubber bands, size 107 or 109. Some scrap leather, or you can put layers of duct tape together. Or duct tape, I mean. A razor blade, this is optional. If you don't have a razor blade, you can just use a real sharp knife. Yeah, of course, a piece of string. Pretty strong piece of string, not too rough. Don't use twine, natural twine. And some number 32 rubber bands. You're gonna need about 4 or 5 of them. Alright. So what you're gonna do, first of all, is get your fork. You're gonna want to look for it in preferably a dogwood tree. People tell me that they're real common, but I hardly ever see any. A dogwood tree or a maple tree. Or you can also get some okay ones from vicus tree. They're okay, but I don't like them too much. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look for a good fork. It's nice and even. The handle should be about a little bit thicker than your thumb when you're picking it out, and the fork should be a little bit thicker than your middle finger. I'm saying a lot, yep. So that doesn't matter. Okay. Once you do that, you're going to want to cut it out longer than what you need. So you just get a good idea about how long you're going to want it when you're done, and add about 4 to 5 inches longer to that. So when I cut this fork, it was like about this. Handle was like about this long, and the forks went up to like here. Once you do that, you're going to want to get your pocket knife, and you're going to want to shave all the bark off. And once you do that, you can get a broken piece of glass. That's how Rufus Hussey did it. Or a razor blade. In this case, my knife is razor blade sharp. Well, almost. So you can just slide it across. And I'm not sure if you can see that, but a bunch of little dust falls off. You can toss the dust on the table. Alright. Oh. Alright. Ah. My bad. Ah. Ah. Alright, well, I don't think you can see the dust on the table. If I move these out of the way. Stay. I think it's gonna stay now. Alright. Well, look at this spot right here. See? Once I start carving it, you're gonna start to see it filled with a bunch of white little dust. What this does is it kind of pretty much sands it. Of course, you can use sandpaper, but I don't have any sandpaper, so I just use my knife. And then you want to take all the roughness out, all the knots and all the little kinks and everything. And if the frame is still wet, you're gonna wanna. I suggest that you leave it outside in the air, hanging from a wire somewhere, or a piece of string in the air, for about 1 or 2 weeks. If not, you can just throw it in the microwave for like 40 seconds. Do it about 5 times. Oh. And then once you have that done, you're going to want to go over it again after the microwave. And then just take all the dark spots. You're going to notice that after you put your slingshot in the microwave, it's going to get dark. So you just want to take away all the dark spots. Or even when it gets old, it starts to get dark. You might want to put it in some kind of finish like polyurethane or a stain of some sort. I don't really care for stains. I don't mind if it gets darker or anything. And then you're just gonna wanna peel it off. Do this with the razor blade too. Use a razor blade. There's a funnier noise to it. Kind of like you're playing a guitar, but you only go one way. With the grain, it's going to take a while. See, now it's, if you notice, it's wider than it was before. It's a little bit smoother. This camera keeps on moving slowly.